Good morning, everyone. I hope this Saturday finds you well and living your very best life in Jesus Christ. So I'm working in my office the other day when Landry comes bursting in and faces me with his hands firmly planted on his hips. Then he says, very definitely, Pop, Nana says spring is here and it's time to go to Lowe's. I was in the middle of something and it took me a minute to change gears. I'm a lot slower these days. Well, what do you mean, buddy? Why do we have to go to Lowe's? He kind of rolled his eyes at me. He said, because that's where the flowers are. And he said it with this huge, exasperated sigh, like I was the dumbest person on the planet. See, Landry loves flowers. He calls them his flower friends. Every year since he was 3, he's had his own garden, and he and Nana plant flowers for him to tend. And he really does a remarkably good job for a youngster. I've seen him many times watering them, and he talks to them, telling them how pretty they are and encouraging them to keep growing. So I suppose a trip to Lowe's is looming, and that's just fine because it's spring, and spring means flowers to Landry. Today's devotional is really nothing profound. It's just a reminder, and that is that every day is a time to sow and cultivate the gospel in our lives and in the lives of others. We're supposed to plant and cultivate so that the Lord can provide the increase. That means we not only plant the word in others and water it with our love, but we bless it with our prayers and talk encouragement to these young and tender new shoots. And we don't stop when they bloom, but we keep on watering and encouraging, reminding them of how beautiful they are in our eyes and in the eyes of the Lord, and how much they're appreciated and loved. You know, I fear too many Christians think only of planting these days and forget that being a gardener for Christ is a full-time job which truthfully never ends, no matter what the season. So today, just a brief reminder to plant the seeds of the gospel in those around you. Water them with God's love expressed through you, and shine that glorious light of Jesus on them so that they may grow to their fullest potential. And you know what? You'll no doubt discover that you will grow every bit as much as they do, maybe more. Then let's dedicate ourselves to cultivating the love of the Lord in ourselves and them so that we may all be fruitful in Him. Let's face it, folks, it's spring. It's time to water the flowers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a little man waiting for a trip to get some new flower friends. I hope you make today a fantastic day. I want you to know that I'm here should you need me, and I truly love you all.